All right, good morning, class of 2020 and parents. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's make some noise for the class of 2020. Come on, let's hear you. Let's hear you. Make some noise. I think we got a couple horns out there that aren't beeping. Let's go. All right, thank you. In moments, we are going to begin the presentation of our keynote speakers, including that of Councilman Bashir Jones, as well as our valedictorian, Atirene Robinson, and our salutatorian, Raymond Scarlett. You can access these through the venues listed in the program, through the link on our website, or through the speaker system here. Now, let me remind you, this is a celebration, and with any celebration, we need to celebrate. And so, if you are in your driver's seats, have a foghorn, or are using your hands, I'd like to take a moment right now, and I'd like to recognize all of those who have supported our class of 2020 graduates. And I'd like to start off with all the parents and guardians who are here today. So let's give them a huge, warm welcome. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the Design Lab Early College faculty and staff, which is over here to my right. I'd like to recognize them for all of the support that they have provided us and you. So let's give them a huge round, warm welcome. And finally, I'd like to welcome the reason why we're all here. I'd like to welcome the class of 2020. Again, one more time for the class of 2020. In just a moment, I will turn over the microphone to our technology team, who will play the graduation ceremony. Towards the end of this, graduates, please keep an eye out for the tassel ceremony. I would also like to take a moment to recognize those who have worked so hard in preparing this event, Mr. Trent Mosley, Ms. Tracy Hill, and Mr. Benjamin Dreyer for all his help with the virtual commencement. So with this being said, we're going to go ahead and hand it over to our technology team to go ahead and start the presentation. Thank you all.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last
Welcome parents, guardians, families, staff, distinguished guests, and the Design Lab Early College High School Class of 2020. It is with great honor that I stand with you to welcome this class into a new and exciting stage in their lives. Perseverance is measured by today. Today you have demonstrated that not only have you learned what has been taught to you, but you have learned to overcome. You've overcome classroom deadlines, test anxiety, tardy tables, and the walk down East 32nd to Design Lab on those frigid winter days. Some of you have overcome family loss, bullying, and some have even had to overcome those that doubted, or even in some cases, that voice may have been in your own head. But with the support of your friends, family, and the dedicated staff at Design Lab, today you stand here a success. You did it. You persevered. Amongst all the hurdles, you have completed your high school journey and are ready for a new. So whenever you're feeling you may not have it in you, dig deeper and reach back to this memory of graduation and know that you can do it. Your friends, family, and your extended Design Lab family will always believe in you. Congratulations on this amazing accomplishment and best wishes in all your future endeavors. We are so proud of you.
Congratulations to the 2020 graduates. I know that this graduation is not the way it's traditionally done, but I don't want you to lose sight of the significance of this moment and the work that you put in to get here and your family's work. So again, congratulations on your graduation.
Class of 2020, congratulations. You've made it. This isn't the graduation that any of us expected. Normally at commencement, I would be asking you to think of the toughest times you've ever endured and asking you when you think you've reached as high as you can go to reach higher. But COVID-19 has brought the worst that any of us have experienced, and you have not only survived it, you've thrived. There are people out there who have claimed that you're the lost generation. They are so wrong. I can't wait to see the renaissance that comes out of your experiences. The poetry, the art, the music, the plays, the stories that you'll write. Those that'll go into government and politics, either because you want to emulate what we did well, or because you want to fix what we didn't. Those that will become scientists to cure the next plague that strikes our world, or those that enter the medical field to cure and treat and help people when they're in need. Or maybe those who will choose teaching because of the teachers that supported you through this school shutdown period. Whatever it is, you will be a renaissance not only for Cleveland, but for Ohio, for the country, and for the world. I am so proud of each of you. This truly is the most difficult thing you will experience. From here, it's only easier. So when you forget that, please do remember to reach down inside of yourself, stand up, and reach higher. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
First and foremost, we thank the Creator for another day of life. Despite what's going on in our lives, it's a blessing to have life. And I'm so honored to speak to the amazing class of 2020. Yeah. Well, why do you say, Bashir, that they are amazing? You know, God does not put anything on you that you cannot bear. You know, classes before you, there's no way they could have handled this pandemic that we are experiencing and its impact on our everyday lives. And the reason why I say we couldn't handle it because God didn't give it to us, but God gave it to you. You know, collectively, we have all been making this prayer. 2020, 2020, 2020, the year of vision, the year of vision. God bless us with a better vision, a clearer vision. That's what we've been saying. And didn't he do that? Did he not hear our collective prayer where he shut the whole world down with just a cough? And he cleared our pathway to him. Where those who had to go to work or made excuses about work, he said, no, you ain't gotta go to work. Those who made excuses about school, now you ain't gotta go to school. All distractions that have been in our way to get us closer to our greatest potential was moved. And now, what's our excuse? 2020 has been a tough year. We only halfway through. But I want you to know that you are a very special class and you will be in the history books. The question is, what will you be in the history books for? Will you be in the history books for fighting for justice? Did you use your platforms? Did you go out and feed people who needed food during this time? Did you fight for justice? For the murder of George Floyd and the murder of Desmond Franklin and all of the black and brown people who have been killed unjustly by police? Did you use your platform for that? Did you speak up for that? Did you stand up? Did you stand up strong and use your God-given gifts and abilities to be of assistance to someone else? What did you do with the gifts that God gave you? Better question, what will you do with the gifts that God has given you? How will you change the world? Will you be a vessel for God's gifts? You know, it's very important for us to understand something. People need us, man. You are the leaders. You are not the leaders for tomorrow. You are the leaders for right now. This moment calls for you to be the best that you can be. We don't need good leadership. Good is not sufficient during this time. We need extraordinary, phenomenal leadership who has courage, because there is no love without justice, and there is no justice without love. And I don't believe that God will let you come into heaven because you got a PhD. Will let you come into heaven because you got a bachelor's with honors. What did you do with the gift that God gave you? What did you do with it? Did you use it to make this city better? Or did you use it to make it worse? What will your children say about you? Will your children be proud that you're their father or mother? Or will they look at you with disdain and ask you a very serious question? Daddy, why didn't you do more? Mommy, why didn't you stand up when George Floyd was murdered? Daddy, why didn't you speak up when Desmond Franklin was killed by an off-duty police officer here in Cleveland, Ohio, and there hasn't been any justice for his family? Why didn't you speak up? How will you answer that? How will you look your children in the eyes and tell them, I was afraid, I was scared, I was silent? I don't want that conversation to be with my babies. I want them to be proud to be my child, to be my grandchild. I want them to be proud that they come from a strong lineage of fighters for justice. 2020, congratulations to you. I want to say to you this: what will you do with the gift that God gave you? Because whatever happens, you will be held responsible for it. I got faith that you're going to do great. I believe it. Every last one of you, especially you right there in the back. No, not you. You turn around, not you. Okay, yeah, all of y'all. Never mind, forget it. I love y'all so much. Councilman Bashir Jones, man. Stay strong, guys. Stay strong. Fight, 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 fight. And don't ever quit fighting for justice. Thank you.
Hello, welcome students, teachers, guests, board members, and staff. I would like to say goodbye to the class of 2020 and say hello to class of 2021 in the future. This goes out to you guys. My name is Raymond Scarlett, and I'm a proud student and salutatorian from Design Lab Early College High School. To be fair and honest, it wasn't easy. It took long and a lot of time and energy for me to make it this far of being a salutatorian. It took hard work, dedication, willpower, so I would like to be eternally grateful to the teachers and staffs at Design Lab Early College High School for making me the salutatorian I am now. Teachers like figurative writing teachers Mr. Hoodie and Ms. Verchalk, and engineering teacher, friend, role model, and father and big brother figure, Mr. Anthony DePiro, my math teachers, Ms. Wilson, Ms. Burge, and Mr. Ezekwe, and my fun, physical gym teacher and fist bump buddy, Miss Leonard, and my Spanish teacher, Senor Beavers. Right now I should be saying to him, Que pasa? And every single teacher in Design Lab. It's just so long saying their names, but thank you once again for making me the fun person and salutatorian I am. In my past of my life, I was promised of being something so much greater, like a superstar one day. And I could say I am now, and that's from being told from a little kid, such as myself, from my mom, big little family of 9 children, well, gifted 9 children. For the past, looking back on those achievements through my early days, this is the best thing that ever happened. From being a world-class leader, a trained MMA amateur fighter, an entrepreneur, and an artist, a crafter, and so much more. And the list can go on, and forever, as that be. What can I say? I mean, so really cool. I could be anything in the world if I want to. Due to this greatest achievement and reward in my life, I would like to thank my mom and all the teachers and staff here at Design Lab for making me the greatest person in the world. But enough about me. Let's talk about the future already. For what's in store for us, and by us I mean class of 2020 and class of 2021. We need to get ourselves together. And we need to change because we have the whole world by our hands and in our hands. We must keep it that way. And because it's our future and dreams, and it's our time now to stay young and be whatever we want to be. We want to be wanted in our lives or become more important, like an officer, a congressman, a construction worker, a teacher, a lawyer, and probably the President of the United States. The point I'm trying to make is to whatever you want to be in life, don't give up on it, because it takes a lot of challenges, time and energy and hard work and education and dedication to get whoever you want to be with your goals and keep them. So what I'm saying is, fight for those goals. I am Raymond Scarlett, and this is my message and speech. So keep your spirits proud, and please be forever young.
Greetings, fellow students, faculty members, and family. My name is Eterine Robinson, and I am proud to be the valedictorian of Design Lab Early College Class of 2020. I would first like to thank God for allowing us to see this day. On behalf of the Class of 2020, I would first like to thank all of our parents, teachers, Ms. Wilson for being our senior advisor, Mr. Rice, our guidance counselor, and certainly our principal, Mr. Scarcella, for his encouragement and support for the Class of 2020. This journey started for me, and I'm sure most of you, 13 years ago, with the hopes of walking across the stage to receive our diplomas. That hope was shattered by a demon called COVID-19. Even though we are not able to end this part of our journey as we dreamed, all hope is not lost. All of us will be going on to the next phase of our lives, whether it be college, trade school, or directly into the workforce. We will be facing a different normal. Sometimes I feel as if we are in an episode of As the World Turns. I must admit I was a bit discouraged as senior activities canceled, senior prom canceled, and graduation canceled. But this will not stop us. As we move toward our future, we within ourselves have to make the challenge from canceled to challenged. As we move toward our future, we within ourselves have to make the change from canceled to challenged. In the era of this pandemic, I challenge us, Design Lab Class of 2020, to move into our futures. I challenge us to complete our college education. I challenge us to move into our careers. I challenge us to make our families stronger. I challenge us to walk proudly into our destiny with a positive outlook. In closing, I would like to say, change brings about a challenge. Design Lab Class of 2020, go out and challenge the world. Thank you.
CEO Gordon, class advisors, faculty, and staff, do you attest to the fact that these students here have satisfactorily completed the requisite course of study prescribed by the Cleveland Metropolitan School District and the Ohio Department of Education?
Board Chair Bingham, I certify that all the students here today have met all of the educational requirements of Design Lab Early College High School, the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and the state of Ohio. These students are now ready to receive their diplomas.
Now, by the authority of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, I have the high honor to bestow upon you, the members of the class of 2020, your diploma, along with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Mayor Frank Jackson, and CEO Eric Gordon, I wish to congratulate the men and women of the class of 2020, their parents and families. To make it official, please turn your tassel from right to left.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. You beat the odds.
I fly with the stars in the skies. I am no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire, it's my empire. And yes, I call the shots, I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment I'm king, and this very moment I slay Goliath with the sling. This very moment I bring, put that on everything. That I will retire with the ring, and I will retire with the crown. Yes! No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes! Clap for the heavyweight champ, me! But I couldn't do that all alone. We! Young Money raised, grew about in Baisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy. Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't phase me. Ain't being cocky, we just vindicated. Let's believe that when we done this moment, we be syndicated. I don't know, this night just remind me of everything they deprived me of. Put your drinks up. This is celebration every time we link up. Now we done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. For life. Cause in this moment I just feel so alive. 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 I wish that I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment for this moment. I just feel so alive. I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment. I wish that I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment. I just feel so alive. I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment for life. I could have this moment for life.
Design Lab, please call the roll.
All right, Design Lab High School. In just a moment, we're going to turn over to the wonderful Miss Williams. But just a couple notes. As we move through the processional, we need all students to come up to Mr. Gordon. We'll stop, get out of the car, and receive your diploma. Our valedictorian salutatorian will receive a Medal of Honor representing all their hard work. Our top 10 students will receive a gold cord to honor all of their hard work and dedication. Now, in just a moment, we will get started, and at this time, I would like to introduce the speaker who will be reading your names. You know her, you love her. She's amazing, wonderful, and the best campus coordinator in the world, Miss Rachel Williams.
Terinay Robinson. Raymond Scarlett Jr. Periana Austin. Go, Mom. Tayana Blevins. Imani Brown. Devron Cheatwood. Carl Chisholm the third. Ayana Coleman. Robert DeBase. Mariana Dickerson. Shakijane Dura. Jalen Franklin. Dayana Green. Jody Harmon. Now that's how you show up. Julius Harris. I know that's right. Devin Jackson. Ariel Jones. Davalia Love. David Maddox. Gabrielle McKellar. Denasia Miller. Demetrius Maureen. Jaden Pierce. Jamila Samuels. Cache Towns. Janae Varner. Tavion Williams. Jason Woods. Shayla Hampton. DeAndre Allen. Rayshana Ratliff. Taisha Glover. Isaiah Hill. last but not least, Javiana Francis.
Congratulations again to the Design Lab Early College class of 2020 and to the faculty and staff that got these students to this milestone today. Congratulations, class of 2020.